The Trumbull County Sheriff's Office and Board of Directors are addressing concerns of fights at the fairgrounds. For the past 2 years, crowds of fights broke out just before gates closed. This year, law enforcement beefed up security but saw the same result. Gina Cadigan has more on what led to the arrest of a minor over the weekend.
Well, about an hour before the gates closed Sunday night at the Trumbull County Fair, a large fight broke out between 15 to 20 juveniles. The officers tried to get the crowd to leave the fair area, but that's when one person hit a police horse with her purse, and then that juvenile started punching the horse. She was arrested and charged with assault and resisting arrest, but this is a very similar situation to what happened at last year's fair. A large crowd of about 40 juveniles broke out into a fight, and that caused the fair to close early. And as people were asked to leave the gate, that fight actually spilled out into the parking lot. Now, going into this year's fair, the sheriff said they would be beefing up security because of the fight from last year. They had officers at every gate. They added an extra security tower. They were using drones, and they had those officers on horses. They were trying to ensure safety, but it appears this year they did end up with the same results. Now, the Fair Board President Barry Brown did post on Facebook, quote, "I'm going to turn over every rock to figure out what can be done with these juvenile delinquents that are coming into our fairgrounds and trying to ruin what has taken us so long to build." His statement continued on to say, "We have some of the best law enforcement in the area, but we need to find out why their hands are tied and why they cannot arrest these individuals." Now, we do know the sheriff and the Fair Board did have a lengthy meeting today, but we do not know what was discussed in that meeting. With more local news, I'm Gina Cadigan.